Hold on, NBA fans, because this one might shock you. The Denver Nuggets are charging forward with a trade for Jonas Valanciunas. But there's one massive twist. He might not even want to play in the NBA anymore. Yup, you heard that right. Jonas Valanciunas, the 6'11" Lithuanian bruiser, might ditch the NBA hardwood for the electric atmosphere of Panathinaikos Athens in Greece. According to multiple reports, including Mark Stein and Donatas Urbanos of Basket News, Valanciunas is in Greece right now, meeting face-to-face with Panathinaikos about an overseas deal. And this isn't just smoke. This is a legit offer, and Valanciunas is seriously weighing it. But here's where things get messy. Just 2 days ago, the Denver Nuggets and Sacramento Kings reportedly agreed to a veteran swap, Valanciunas heading to Denver and Dario Saric making his way to Sacramento. The move was seen as part of Denver's early offseason reset, an attempt to add a bruising, playoff-ready backup behind the reigning three-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. A physical presence who could help shoulder the load down low, stretch the floor a little, and bring veteran toughness. It made sense on paper. Valanciunas was expected to bring that Eastern European edge, rebounding, screens, rim protection, and serve as a security blanket for Jokic in the postseason grind. But now, the entire plan could blow up if Valanciunas pulls the trigger on this Greek exit. Here's the reality. If he wants to play for Panathinaikos, he'll need to negotiate a buyout from the remaining 2 years and $20.4 million left on his NBA contract. That's not a small chunk of change, even for a guy who's made over $120 million in his NBA career. Still, at 33 years old, Valanciunas is clearly thinking long-term. A return to Europe, closer to home, in a starring role for one of the top EuroLeague teams, might be too tempting to pass up. He's already played in Lithuania with Rytas Vilnius before entering the NBA in 2012. A return to Europe wouldn't just be nostalgic, it'd be strategic. But back to the Nuggets. Denver's off-season plans were already in motion, trading away Michael Porter Jr. and a 2032 unprotected first-round pick to Brooklyn for Cameron Johnson signaled a shift. They're retooling around Jokic with two-way depth and veterans who know their roles. The return of Bruce Brown on a one-year deal was part of that plan. He was a huge part of Denver's 2023 title run. Adding Valanciunas was supposed to be another key piece. A 13-year NBA vet, Valanciunas has been one of the most reliable centers in the league for over a decade. From his early years in Toronto to Memphis, New Orleans, Washington, and Sacramento, he's built a resume off physicality, consistency, and toughness. Let's not forget, he started in 848 of the 937 NBA games he's played. That's not a journeyman, that's a pro's pro. And sure, his role was reduced last season. He only started 12 of 49 games for the Wizards, averaging 11.5 points and 8.2 rebounds in just over 20 minutes per night. Then in Sacramento, it dropped to 8.7 points and 7 boards over 16.9 minutes. But don't be fooled. Valanciunas is still a force. From 2019 through 2023, he averaged a double-double every single year. He was a walking 16 and 12 guy. That's elite production, especially for a center. His career averages 13.1 points, 9.3 rebounds, 56% from the field, and a respectable 34.1% from deep. That's efficiency. That's experience. That's a guy you want backing up Nikola Jokic if you're trying to win in June. But now, That's all in question. If Valanciunas decides to take the Panathinaikos offer, the Nuggets could be left scrambling. The trade with the Kings can't even be made official until Sunday. That gives Valanciunas just enough time to throw a wrench into everything. Denver would lose out on the perfect backup plan, and the Kings would have to reevaluate Saric's situation. It's not just a player decision. It's a domino effect that could shake up both rosters, with training camp just months away. This move could also signal a trend: veteran NBA players exploring Europe before they run out of options. It's not about fading out anymore. It's about choosing the next chapter. Valanciunas has made his money, played in the finals, and been a leader. A starring role in Greece, playing for titles, maybe even winning a EuroLeague championship, that might just be his new dream. But make no mistake, if he stays, Denver becomes a scarier team. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Cameron Johnson, Bruce Brown, and Jonas Valanciunas as the hammer off the bench, that's a championship-caliber rotation. The only question now is where Valanciunas wants to finish his career. Will he chase one more shot at an NBA ring in Denver, or will he trade the bright lights of the NBA for the legacy, pride, and energy of European basketball? We'll find out soon enough. Smash that like button if you're following this wild NBA offseason. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more updates, trades, and reactions. Drop a comment below. Should Jonas Valanciunas stay in the NBA or take the leap back to Europe? Let us know. This summer just got a whole lot more interesting.